Alrighty, stick. Now I just have to grab all this, keep this open for the sake of just having that here. Let me make sure this is good. We're good on YouTube. We're all good on YouTube. Sick. Let me grab the link to it. We can shove that in a tweet. Just a usual thing. There. Perfect. And good. Okay, that should be sent. All good there. Alright, let me make a post on YouTube. Hold on a minute. Might as well. It might echo a little bit. It's actually not that far behind. Which is good, because I put on low latency instead of ultra low. Which is nice, but, you know, eventually you do start to realize, like, yeah, no, it does fuck over people sometimes. So, should I make a post on YouTube? Because I'm probably... Nah, I'm not gonna make a post. Solely because I want to make a recording of the actual trailer afterwards. I'm gonna just have it here. I could hit the button on my deck, but I don't think I will actually have the time to do so once it happens. I'm gonna have to like reach over beyond the mic and the light, and that's a pain in the ass. Um, Let me just update myself on everything, and then I should be good to go. All right, that's good. It's great. Good. Okay. I believe we can pretty much start, technically speaking. So I've lowered the desktop audio by a lot, mainly because I don't know how loud this is going to be for me, and I don't know how loud it's going to be on stream. I will probably raise it after. I just don't know at the moment. And I don't think they're going to immediately jump into the trailer. So, of course, I'm just going to let it be as is. But let me talk about it. Let me talk about this whole thing, because we might as well. We did so last time. The last time we were here, it was pretty much the same time last year, right? March, all that. That video, I feel like pulling it up here, which I kind of do. That video, uh, you know, not surprisingly, quote unquote, did very well. I mean, it was kind of whatever to me in a way, because it's more so just it was a reaction. So I didn't necessarily view it as anything huge, but did do well. It's a nice reaction. I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm the only one, because I know there are like were all sorts of people reacting to it, but I feel like I was one of the very few that reacted to it and was fully aware of like what was going on in the trailer. Because of course, you know, there's a lot of people like, oh, who's that? Who's that? Oh, I reckon. Oh, there's Subaru and Amelia and Beatrice and all. Oh, who's this? Right? And it's like, meanwhile, I got to watch it and I was like, oh shit, there's Capella. Oh shit, there's Sirius. Speaking of which, they're on that side. I'm forgetting that even though I'm pointing here because that's where they are for me, they're on this side on the stream because they're behind me. Um, you know, I was like, oh, they're serious. There's Capella, all that. Um, I want to talk about her eyes in a second because I'm still perplexed by that. Um, but I'm excited. Last time, I had a great time with the trailer, and it was just a teaser trailer. This time, we're probably getting a larger trailer, most likely with voice acting, possibly music, all that sort of stuff. Because I think at this point, they're probably going to do a proper announcement, right? There's going to be an announcement for the date, the music, uh, the the VAs and stuff like that, which is why I'm bracing myself for this because I'm nervous. I could very well lose this bet I've made and everything, this straight bet, if you will. Um, but I could very well lose this bet that I've made, and that is terrifying. I could also win it and feel like an absolute genius. Should be noted, I know Aoi is like the popular VA choice, so technically speaking, I'm not that much different for choosing that. But it should be noted, and I'm saying this with 100% honesty, that was not a choice. That was I literally had a dream about it. That was Arc 5, me reading through it, had that dream, and I was completely unaware of the voice that everybody chose for Capella. So to me, it's like, it's kind of funny because it's like, no, I had no idea what the popular community opinion was. That was just a thing that happened to me. Speaking of her, I guess I might as well just talk about it now before I forget. I'm perplexed by this. The eyes. I don't know why they're pink. Like they're still kind of red, right? They're a pinkish red in a way but they're leaning more towards pink, and I don't know why they would be pink. That might just be lighting. Like it might just be, oh, it's like super shiny and all that, so therefore it looks different. But I don't know. It's a small thing to be concerned about. Technically speaking, it's just like it's sort of a thing of like that is a legitimate important story point. So it worries me to a certain degree that it's like, oh no, I don't want that detail to be wrong because then how are people going to make the connection? Then again, they didn't even delve into felt that much because of the cut content stuff. So unfortunate scenario. But overall, I'm excited. I am very curious to see how much they'll show with this trailer. I am hoping for the bare minimum out of uh, Liliana. I don't want to see very much of her, and I'm hoping for a whole lot of footage of the rest of them. I saw people mentioning. I'm not saying they mentioned this because I mentioned it in a video, therefore they mentioned it. But I saw people mentioning this in some tweets. They might not even announce who Sirius's VA is, and I think that's really funny. But also, I actually mentioned that with the like, oh, is the ReZero season 3 more hype than Thousand Year Blood War, that sort of thing. I mentioned that because Thousand Year Blood War has the same exact circumstance where there's a female voice in there, like for a sword, that they do not credit. They do not credit in any way. They just say it's just a voice, right? It's very clearly like not like an AI program doing it or whatever it may be. It's not like taking words, shoving it online, and then being like, okay, yeah, we'll just have like this bot read it out. No, it's very clearly somebody saying the lines, but they didn't credit it. Why am I like phasing out? I've been having this problem right now, and I don't know why. The setup is the exact same as always. This could possibly be closer, right? Don't want to drag it too close. But, like I'm phasing out of here. Um, it's just an unfortunate scenario right now. Maybe it's because I'm, kind of, I'm kind of chilling right now, so therefore, it's just plain white shirt. Um, but what was I saying? Yeah. So with that, with Bleach, they didn't credit who the VA was, right? So I definitely could see them doing the exact same thing for this, where they might not say like who Sirius's voice is. However, I think it could be neat, right, to have a different VA. It's a weird crossroads here where it's like I would love to believe that theory of who Sirius is correct. I would have a blast if it is, because it's like that would be so fitting for a multitude of reasons, all that sort of shit. But it is a thing of, if that's true, I wouldn't mind either direction of, yeah, bring back the VA, but do not say who it is, or change it up and you don't reveal it that way. Because obviously, the big thing is if you bring the VA back by proxy, everybody's going to say, okay, there's our answer, right? Nobody is going to just play that off like it's nothing. They are going to treat that like it is a big deal, right? When one VA voices like multiple characters that might look similar or whatever it may be, you're led to believe that, yeah, that is the same person or something like that, right? So it's sort of a thing of like, yeah, that I could see why that would be a problem. So I wouldn't mind brand new VA for that if the theory were to still be correct, but who knows? Who knows? Let me change something here. Cool. Just wanted to do that because YouTube's a little bit annoying. Okay. So 13 minutes till it. I didn't flip this. And maybe I should have. Maybe I should have put the cover over it. Maybe I should have flipped it. I don't entirely know. I don't know what's gonna happen to this video or like a reaction version of it. Maybe I really should. Um, I could. I could. You know what? You know what the problem is? So I'm thinking about flipping it, but maybe I do the cover. The cover, what I think it is, it's my cover, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna be honest. I don't know that it won't get fucked over, right? There's definitely a chance that it could. So I'm gonna keep the cover here. Maybe I won't use it right now. Maybe I'll just keep this backdrop for the time being. But I think after I will put on the cover because I don't know that I trust that this won't receive any copyright sort of shit. Copyright is fine. Copyright strikes is where it's tricky, right? Because I can't even. I can technically speaking appeal in the sense that YouTube will provide a like test to be like, okay, don't do it again. Uh, but other than that, I don't think I would be able to properly get past it. So I am gonna put on the cover once it starts. Now that I'm thinking about it, just so that we avoid that. Which it might not seem that bad because like, oh, it's a trailer, it shouldn't be that. Nothing should come out of that. But there was one time, you can actually find it in the streams folder. But there was one time where I streamed just like a Dokkan live stream. It was like, oh, it was for the 6th anniversary, and I was just watching it, and we had a funny little joke between me and Raichuius or Kingship Post, my good buddy Brendan. There was a fun moment between us where I was like kind of just fitting myself into the like row of people at the table. Like there was an empty space in the middle, so I put myself in the middle. It was a real fun time. The problem with that stream, though, was that stream did get hit, not with a strike, but it did get hit with just a copyright claim in general. So that stream got fucked, and that's why I'm worried about this. I slightly panicking at the idea that this could really get fucked over because this is anime, right? That it's not like Dokkan where it's like, oh, they could claim it, but like, I mean, they're not gonna strike it. It's fucking Dokkan. This is outright anime footage, right? And when it starts airing, there's no guarantee that YouTube just doesn't detect this as like an episode and go, oh, okay, and just hit the button, right? So I'm gonna put the cover on as soon as the whole thing starts, just to deal with that. Obviously, also I'll adjust the volume because it's at like minus 28 right now because I'm bracing myself for how loud it may be or whatever it may be. Oh boy, 10 minutes. I'm glad I actually started, like, what was it, 14 minutes ago? 14 minutes ago. I'm glad I started then because honestly, I don't know that I would have wanted to start when I scheduled this, because I scheduled this at like 8:30. I don't think I would want to start at 8:30 because I'd be waiting here for like an hour. I could have like done something in the meantime, right? I could have like played some Judgment, like Peglin. I don't know, something to kill the time, possibly Judgment because I want to get through that and everything. To a certain degree, I could play Infinite Wealth, but also it'd be weird to. Oh, I mean that counts as starting, so I'm just gonna we're just gonna do that. I forgot because of my monitor. There's gonna be black bars on the side. I apologize for that. I could try to extend it to not. You know what? Let's try. Excuse me. Ooh. Um. Let me lock the cover in place so it doesn't click on the cover, and I'm gonna try extending this. It is going to be a pain in the ass to do this, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so far so good. I'm just having difficulty getting to the ends of it. Um. I don't remember. Can I extend this via edit transform? I can. I actually can't tell which one is the left or right. I mean, going off of stuff like Photoshop and Affinity, like all the stuff I'm familiar with, it'd be. It's actually kind of tough because it is a square, so I'm like, I'm wondering, I'm like, does Streamlabs go off something different? I don't think that's it. I think that might be. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, that's an easy way to test. I didn't even think about that. If I just make it a lower number, then I can see. Um, so 1570 is the number I'm going to remember. So 1570. Now, I am going to type. Okay, so that's 1600, 1700. Oh, what did I do? Uh, it does actually. Hold on. Shift it. Shift it. Shift it. We might be. No, we're close. We're close. We're close. Okay, a little bit more. We're good now. No. Okay, just a teensy bit more. I'm gonna try 70. No, 80. Awkward. Okay, 90. We gotta go to 90. Did we do it? Come on, tell me we did it. I think we did it. It might be a little bit. I think there might actually be a little bit. So I'm just gonna put a 5 at the end. That'll do it. Yeah, that did it. All right, perfect. Perfect. I think we've got it. I think that should be good. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. You know what? Here, since nothing's going on, we can actually take off the cover and just check. Actually, it could use a little bit more on both sides. I couldn't see from the other monitor, but let's try this. That might do it. I keep getting so close. I keep getting so close to having it perfect. Okay. I'm gonna say 10. So 1800 and then 10. Okay, we did it. There, finally. Done. Took like a minute or two to fix that, but okay. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that. Oh, was no, he totally was. I was gonna say, was Lai there in the original cover, but I think he probably was, and I just I focused on like no, he definitely was because I remember him then. It's just like with the way it was organized before, I couldn't see him. Alrighty. I'm just gonna have my I gotta remember, I gotta be ready to hit record because I'm gonna just essentially get a video out fast. It's awkward. Like they've essentially started it, but because there's like 5 minutes till the stage begins, it's kind of just awkward silence. I'm nervous. I was like this last time, but I'm nervous. I have a lot on the line here. I have no like okay. So being real here, right? If I lose this bet I made over my prophetic dream, if I lose this bet, I have no idea what I'm in store for. Like that is the most terrifying part about making this bet of, oh yeah, I'll spin a wheel and I'll choose one of my friends and they'll get to pick an anime that I'm like forced to watch. I am terrified because I have no idea what that means. Like I've made these rules for myself and I've essentially shot myself in the leg. Because if this is just if this is it, right? There's no Aoi doing Capella and all that. I'm fucked, right? I'm fucked. That's it. I have no idea what's gonna get chosen. One of my good pals, King Nut, who's appeared in a lot of videos and helped out with some videos and all that, did mention, and I think this was a joke, but I'm terrified if it's true. He did mention he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have you sit down and watch all of Detective Conan." Not for any reason of him having to like experienced it or anything, but solely because it's like 1,000 episodes long. And even if you were to make the argument of like, "Oh, but you've watched One Piece, that's fine." Yeah, but trust me, when you watch a show for 1,000 episodes, even if you love it, it does eventually get like there is a sense of being drained. If I have to do that again, like I can only assume Detective Conan is good, right? That's something I would say. Is like I can only assume it's good. If it's been going on for that fucking long, it has to be, right? But it is a thing of, I feel like if I'm gonna sit down and watch that after like I can't even say 100, I feel like 50 episodes, I'm really gonna start feeling the weight of how much is left, right? And that's something I would probably like kind of take in chunks, like where it would be like, okay, I'll watch like I don't know 100 episodes per month, but it would be like something, right? It would be a large quantity per month because it's like, okay, 30 episodes is 10 hours, right? Not to say I'm doing that all in like one day, right? But it's a thing of, okay, if 30 episodes is uh like 10 hours, right? You cut that for a day or two, whatever it may be, like that sort of thing. It's like you keep cutting it until that month is kind of filled out in that way, where it's like you can handle that. I mean, prime example would be like, okay, so 90 would be 30 hours, right? That'd be the obvious thing. It's 90 would be 30 hours. So therefore, depending on how you cut it, that might actually work out for a whole month. Because it's like if you're doing, let's say, 2 hours per day, right? Which is a lot, right? I don't know that I would do that, but 2 hours per day is like okay-ish, but we cut it again. Let's say 1 hour per day, right? That's 3 episodes per day. That's not bad. For a month, that's not bad. That means that's like a bulk of like 50 to 60 episodes. That's pretty good. So that's something I would probably do in that scenario. It's like, yeah, it would be like the daily routine of like, all right, time to go watch Detective Conan. And if I don't feel like watching it, I won't. I'm gonna get ready with the audio. But it's just a thing about it, right? It's like I would probably sort it as such. Uh, it's not mute. It's muted. Uh-oh. Why is it muted? Am I tapped into YouTube? And where is my desktop audio? There it is. Okay, so I have it at 10 now. Um, I should be okay. I feel like the cover is too. I don't know. The cover feels too strong, but at the same time, it's weird, right? Oh, it's picking up. Oh, okay. Hold on, hold on. No, 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 no. Is this new music? That's not new music. I know that isn't. For a second there, I was like, oh, is that new music? Okay, I hope that is low enough that we are okay. Covers should be fine. Audio should be fine. I should be louder than it, probably. I will turn it up for the trailer. And I will hit record. But I think for now we are good. Again, apologies for this cover. I feel like we have to. Or I'm fucked. If I could, because I don't know how... I think I did this cover in Photoshop and not in Streamlabs. I would make it a little bit lower in opacity so that you could see it. You know what I'm expecting from this trailer? I'm expecting... This is the worst thing, is I'm expecting it to start with Capella. Like static kind of like radio starting, and then it's her like, you know, screaming into the microphone at the people in the city. That is how I'm expecting this trailer to start. And that's terrifying to me, because that is like, okay, so that's the immediate make or break. Oh. I have to take like a nervous drink. I have so much shit on the line right now. Not even that much, but I mean, technically speaking. Mentally, I have a lot on the line. Oh boy. Again, this happened last time. I was nervous like this last time. Because I was fully ready for the trailer to be shown and they were just going to have voices in there and I was going to be like, alright. But yeah, I feel like it has to be a trailer this time because all 5 of them are here. Like, this is literally all of them, right? This is the Arc 5, right? So, oh. Should also be noted, I'm probably going to take, like, the immediate first few, like, Cappy shots, the best ones, whatever it may be, and just immediately shove them on some profile pic. Might even change my Discord. I don't know. I do want to keep paying tribute to Toriyama. No. I was so worried for a second. I was like, no, don't tell me the stream just died. Did that out of sync it? That out of sync it. Hold on, let me. There, back up. But yeah, I feel like I still want to keep paying tribute to Toriyama, so I'll wait. I don't know. I'm not even trying to like underplay and be like, well, it's been a week, so therefore it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I switch it, maybe I don't. If there aren't a good enough Cappy shots, I might just do the Steins Gate profile pic sort of thing. Because I mean, anybody who's seen my Twitter knows I was having a fucking blast with that. I didn't know what to expect going into that, and fuck. Okay, let me get my mouth ready, just in case, because they're probably going to speak. They might sit, and then they might just say, okay, here's the trailer, like before. So I'm gonna... And then, after the trailer, I'm probably just gonna speak, go over it. I don't know that there will be much to even talk about. They might talk about, like, oh, Witch's Resurrection. I'm not that interested. Should be noted. I play some mobile games, and hell, some gotchas at that. I'm not that interested in Witch's Resurrection. That really does look like Nintendo hire this man. Like, Kadokawa hire this man. I was getting ready. I was like, hmm. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not that interested in which was the resurrection. I wasn't with the. All right, I'm turning it up. Oh, there's the yeah. That's the start of it. Turn it up more. Maybe. Dude, my heart's racing looking at it. Oh, it looks good. God, it feels crazy remembering all of this. Yep, there's Krush in the other outfit. What's the other outfit? My heart is actually racing right now. Get her off screen. Get her off screen. Why is there 4 shots of... Okay, see, much better. Oh, there's the fight between them. Yeah. I assume that's still the starting bit. Yeah, there's Wilhelm Pockito. There she is. Yeah. Oh, that shot looks good. Sirius looks good. Liking how Krush looks at. Oh. Show her. Two of them put. Why is freeze? Please. No. No. Why are you gonna freeze now? I apologize. Let me go back. I don't know why it froze. Why is it struggling this hard? Alright, that's Regulus. There's Roy. Roy, our lovable chopper. Hmm. Oh! You know, I partially didn't remember. Oh, wait, no, I remember when that is. Yeah. Wow, they're showing a lot here. Actually, any... No voices, huh? Oh, boy. Oh, they actually expressed her real well. They gave her some real good expressions. October? I'm down. I'm game. And no... Okay, we might get the voice announcements soon. I don't know. That was beautiful. I do want to go back through that again. So hold on, let me stop this. Let me turn this down. Okay, I'm going to wait a second because I want to see everything they go into and all that sort of stuff. I want to see if they talk about the voice cast and everything. That looked beautiful, by the way. Right? Still had the same style as before, but that looked beautiful. I really like how Capella was expressed there and all that, as well as Sirius, Regulus, all of them. They looked great. Honestly, everything there looked really damn good. I'm very excited. That was good. That was some good shit. I'm being DM'd by my good pal Dorsch. Supreme victory. We... So, I'm like looking at the monitor in my background, so I can't even tell if I'm typing to him correctly. And Discord doesn't correct shit until like a minute later. Oh god, that's a fucking... Got sent a gif of Kaioken and god, that hurt my eyes with flashing so much. But I'm gonna wait here. That was good. I'm so glad I recognized all of that, and like I said, I'm gonna go through it again. If I have an extra Chrome tab, do I do right? Because I, yeah. 3-0 per season. Let me see if somebody already made a. Excuse me. Ooh. Go by upload date. There's the streams of the other two. Okay, there's no trailer up yet, so I will probably just take it from this in a moment. I almost closed that. I can't close this because I have a pinned tab there. I shouldn't. Okay, so they're doing the introduction. I want to see who the voice cast is, so I am giving it a second. As soon as here's what I'm gonna say. As soon as they switch to something else, like they talk about Witch's Resurrection, that's when I'll go through it again. Um, my reaction is gonna be kind of fucked up because my reaction is going to be spoiler filled. Like I'm going to mention stuff and I'm gonna be like, oh, this happens in chapter whatever the fuck, and people are gonna be like, oh, okay. You know, they're gonna expect like, oh, this guy's gonna be surprised by the stuff being shown, and it's like technically speaking, I am. I'm just surprised seeing it animated. It looks good though. I like how it looks. It looks really well done. Um, I was kind of curious because of some of the shots they had before. I was kind of the pitch change there was crazy. Uh, but like I was curious on if there was going to be some like extra teams involved. There could be, but it's a thing of like some of the posters and the original trailer and all that looked insane. So I was like, oh shit, like is there more people on deck, right? And there could be. I mean, shit, the series is growing ever more popular, right? Like it is only increasing. Yes, I would say the height of it was I don't know how many years ago it was because I mean I'm not fully. She said cast. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh no! I gotta do him. Oh no! Here we go. Also, she said Liliana. I'm not gonna get upset about the voice, right? I won't get upset about a voice actor or voice actress, right? I will get upset about Liliana. I will not get upset about a voice actress. Oh, I'm so nervous. So nervous. I'm panicking. Oof. The only unfortunate thing is I'm gonna have to like look it up on Twitter. I know what Aoi looks like, or the general photo they use a lot, so that should be fine. As well as if I hear it, right? Um, I'll be able to tell. But if I don't hear that name, I'm fucked. Yeah, like surely they're not gonna just announce Liliana. Surely they're going through every new voice, meaning they're gonna say like, oh, Capella, Emerada. There's a chance because I know with the general thing is like, oh, the light novel, she's slightly better. Um, there's a chance that maybe the anime can redeem Liliana for me, overall. But it's like, as well as like, honestly, voice acting will also do that, right? Sometimes the VAs are so damn good with how they do their performances that it will completely change my mind, right? I will go, I'm worried. Okay, just the visuals. It's just the visuals, okay. The other thing, like, it's like grabbing his fucking chest. That's how I feel. That's how I feel every time that they like go into something else. Like we have something new to show, and it's just like, oh boy. Hopefully, it's what I was expecting. It is slightly funny to say like, oh, this is the character visual for like. I know they always generally do new character visuals per season and all that, but it's funny to imagine it for here because like here's the new character visuals for Arc 5, and it's going on the early part of Arc 5, meaning there's no different visuals. I just remembered something about Beatrice with this arc, and it's actually making it kind of funny to me. Obviously, I mean, at this point, I've said a lot, but you know, I guess I can because if I'm the like a person that talks about ReZero a bunch, I might as well. But it's the idea of a character visual that is kind of funny because it's just like, oh yeah, she'll be inactive for a lot of that arc from like phase from like a little bit into phase 2 to end of phase 4, maybe something around there, maybe even 5. It's like inactive, which is part of what makes that arc so entertaining. But I was very curious on that shot with Subaru and Sirius, but like she like hang him off the stairs. I did not imagine that fight being like that. I mean, I guess they do list some details similar to that, but it's like holy shit, I did not imagine it that extreme. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm still waiting because they might announce more of the cast, right? They might announce more of the cast, and that. Hmm. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Oh boy. I am pretty nervous right now because like I said, got a lot on the line in terms of watching stuff for solely this, and honestly the worst part would be they might just do nothing, right? In terms of that, they might just say, "Here's Liliana's voice." That's it. And that'd be the real unfortunate thing because then I have a feeling, because it's coming out in October, I have a feeling that it will literally just like, what am I trying to say? Like, at that point, it wouldn't be something like this. It wouldn't be an event like this. It would just be Shadow Drop trailer. And then it's like, that's how I would find out about the voice. And that terrifies me. I would much rather have it announced here so I know, rather than wake up one like morning or afternoon or whatever it may be, and then just immediately look at my phone and go, "Oh, ah." We'll see what the anime does. We'll see if Liliana improves for me. I just she really did like once again specifically Liliana uh bring down the arc for me a bit. Not to say it would have been an arc 6 level, uh had like she been done better, but it's just a thing of like I could have enjoyed that way more. Like again, I have rarely, if not ever, well, no, there have been times before, but it's been stuff that I've read that have been like okay or decent, um, but like it's rare, if not ever, that I essentially fall asleep while reading something. So that tells you how bored I was getting when I was going through those chapters. I feel like I did, like with my review, I did kind of go a little bit harder than I needed to, especially because, like, wow, the title card for the Liliana section was something. But, like, Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see if the anime can at least improve things, but you know. So what I will note, I don't know who else they would have to bring on stage. I mean, I guess Schultz doesn't have a VA yet, or maybe, but the chairs feel kind of off now. I'm gonna say because even though there's six, right? There's now an empty space on the right. If we were to be honest, there's even more empty spaces to the left and right, which almost makes me wonder: are they going to bring more people on stage? Because realistically, let's speak realistically here. Sirius, Capella, Roy, like I don't know who else, but like they could add more to even it out. I guess it's evened, but you know what I mean. To make it look much well, actually no, that'd be enough because that'd be like three spots. Looks like it could fit three. It's off-putting to me, is what I'm saying. It's off-putting to see the chairs lined up like that. This is terrifying. They still haven't switched past the anime, like and everything, and like discussing, you know, the experiences here, all that, talking about it. So I'm worried that we're still gonna go for more. So they have a TikTok. All right, I guess I'll follow it. I don't know. Sure. They might post random clips. They might just post news about it. I'm cool with it. I actually don't get that much ReZero content on my TikTok feed, so, you know, to be honest, if that improves it, I'm cool with that. I gotta be like my buddy and just start searching for it. Just like go through hashtags, shit like that, like stuff that I find enjoyable, and then eventually TikTok's like, okay, yeah, this is what you enjoy. And before a comment is made about it being banned, joke's on you, I'm in Canada. Oh boy. As soon as they switch to like something like Witch's Resurrection, we're gonna, I guess, a live music concert. If that was going around the whole last world and everything, I'd probably attend that because you know, obviously, I love the fucking OSTs in this series, so I would love to attend something like that. But I'm not taking my ass to Japan to also have somebody on the side also tell me like all this shit, like translate and all that, and then also you know go through this whole ordeal. It could be fun, but it's like that requires a whole lot that I don't know that I would necessarily put into for something like that. Hmm. They might just not announce the rest of the voice cast, which is very odd if they don't. I will say because it's like you would think that they would just go down the list. It's just like here's all the new voices, right? And like they definitely could for a trailer where they do show the voices. I mean, Bleach did that. Bleach hit out on what a lot of the voices were until they showed the trailer where there was voice acting. But I'm coping. I'm coping with the fact that I have to panic at all times. Because like I said, they're 100% gonna shadow drop a trailer if that's the case. Excuse me. So it won't be something I can like, oh, you know, it'll be at this event, so I can brace myself for it. No. That goes right out the window then. Um, there is a chance Because if it's in October, there is actually a chance the MF Bunko thing might talk about it. I'm not gonna hold it to that, right? That's been there's two times now, and mainly MF Bunko is more so focused on the books. But you know, even though there's been twice now, I feel like if it's in October, why would you not just drop a trailer then, right? Like for the MF Bunko stuff, because that's in like July or something like that, like June or July, I think. Might even be in May, I don't remember. It was at some point around that range. But if it's then, why not drop a trailer, right? Because then it's like, well, it's October, might as well. That would be like the most correct time. Because then it's like, okay, it gets people anticipating it, and it's close by. The dog is going insane right now. Oh, we're just hold on. If we're playing the music, I'm just gonna do that. Because if we're playing the music, I'm not trying to get it screwed over. Okay, got it. If they're talking, that means they'll, you know, they lower it, so therefore it's fine. But okay. Maybe I should start making a thumbnail and just be like, oh, right. I make the face right now. I crop it. It's not even there in the video. Okay, they're just showing the music. Uh, Honestly, if they're just gonna show the music, maybe I will look for. I'm just gonna look for thumbnail stuff for the time being. Let me do this so I can see chat just in case. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to check something. But now I will. All right. 3, 0. Word. Saving. And I will grab images. We would want to go off of latest. Oh, wait. There it is. I was wondering where the tools were. Okay, if they're doing this, then yeah, I can 100% just go and delve through it again. Give me a good shot of it. Like, I could borrow my own shots. It's just like... Okay, you know what? I'll wait on that. Alright. If they're switching to this, let me go back. Right. Could I lower the cover? I'm kind of wondering. Because if I'm gonna go back, I might as well do this. Yeah, so that does nothing for... Oh, yeah, now they're talking about Witch's Resurrection. Yeah, no, let's get out of here. Okay, so... Let's go back to the trailer. Okay, so... Alright, there we go. Perfect. So, let me go through this again. So, starting shot with the whole training stuff. There's the towel. Yeah, because, like, he exercise, take them on from there. Yep. Him dancing around, I like that. There's Mimi. So the this is just probably going to be like episode 1 and episode 2 because it's the events of the like first 2 or 3 chapters. There's the city. Let me take a closer look at the city. I want to look at that one. I like it. I like how that was built. That was perfectly built in the way of like just like it is in the novel, where down, back up, circular, all that sort of shit. I like it. They did actually capture it super well. It looks real nice. Traveling by boats. I will say with the boats, I don't remember if it was there in the light novel or if it did get mentioned, but they don't show, at least from what I can see, they don't show the dragons on them, which is odd because it's like with the dragons that push it by sea, unless they're underneath is the implication because it does kind of show the movement there. There's Anastasia, there's Crucial Dino, but they wrong way. They changed Furious up a bit. They look a bit different. I like it. I like it, but it's not as big of a like hard face anymore. It's a lot more soft, and I like that. It actually, this feels like they are 100% trying to replicate Otsuka's illustrations. The faces look soft now, but like, I mean, they always have, but like it's kind of a thing of like now, especially, it kind of gives that implication. I like that. I like it when a series, of course, tries to stick to the original as much as possible and everything in terms of like art style and all that. Al, that's a really nice Al shot actually. Um, there's Priscilla. Yeah, like they look different slightly in design. I like it. It's proper updated designs for them. Animation there, even if I'm not huge on Liliana, the fluid animation there, I like it. Right. Uh, so there's the chapter, like that was the chapter 15 scene, I believe. Um, well, this is just Phelps Camp, I guess. Yeah. I was like, what is this scene? And then I realized, like, oh wait, no, this is just like Phelps Camp. Um, let me go back because I want to see that again. I think that's the or not episode 15, chapter 15 scene, which is like the end of phase 1. Um, that scene here. When is this Priscilla scene? I'm trying to remember. There are points where she is like, sitting down and all that sort of stuff in the chapters, but I do not remember one where, at least from the implication of this, she is in like her castle. I do not remember that. This theme maybe we're getting added scenes. I'm all for that if we are. It could be like short story stuff that I just don't know about. But if we're getting fucking added scenes of like how these characters are doing and all this sort of stuff, I'm all for it. I will take added scenes over cut content. That's sick. Love that you have the arm there, like single arm with that everything. Two of them fighting. Reinhardt having the absolute advantage. Love them showing that. Uh, That's still early chapters, I believe. This scene I can't wait for because this is a great scene. Wilhelm talking to Subaru. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Um, uh, seeing this again, bro. I'm gonna cry. I cried when I read the chapter. I'm gonna cry again. I'm gonna get to this episode. So, okay, I want to note. I am going to react to the episodes, even if I already know what's coming. I'm treating it the exact same way as Bleach. I'm still gonna react to them. They will be up on my React channel, all that sort of shit. No problems there, right? Um, but I'm gonna react to them, and just give general commentary stuff that I enjoyed about the chapters that it reminds me, and also speaking about how they did scenes, right? All that sort of stuff. I want to go into that. This though is gonna make me cry on camera. Like I already cried on camera when I was playing Like a Dragon Gaiden when I got to that ending. That fucked me up hard. I can't wait to clip that for my big video because that is gonna be a full 5 minutes of me actually bawling my eyes out and trying to make a joke to cope, and I physically cannot. Um, but this is also gonna really do it to me. This fucking scene and the shot of Garfield right after, that is a beautiful shot of Garfield. That's a beautiful shot of him for that scene. And that looks like almost identical to the actual illustration. I love it. So they're serious. I like how the animated series there. I want to see it more. Looks good. Like Cruise here. The absolute like the step forward while she does it is awesome. I like that a lot. And then, as much as I'm saying spoiler stuff sometimes, I'm not gonna say anything here. So Crush hitting the witch cultist. That is the only thing I'm gonna say in regards to that, right? I'm only gonna do the quotations. Yeah, fucking Ricardo with that. That actually looks like a really good shot. I like that shot. The steam coming off of it and everything. Let me go a little bit further back. That is yeah, because you can see that. Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure. I'm like that. Like I'm like, look at the blue, and then I realized like, oh wait, yeah. Maybe I just rewind. I actually don't remember that part with Julius. Them fighting. It was really fucked up that it froze there, but I mean, luckily we saved it quick. Bow. I like the aura on him. Interesting, right? Like it's interesting. They normally I don't know that either in Arc 4 or in the illustrations of the novel they gave him like an aura, but I like it. I like the pink and like black. It looks good. There's Roy. Roy. I do I even need to say anything about him? I feel bad for anybody who really enjoys them because it's just like man. Ooh, hold on. I like that shot of her eye there. Hold on. I like. Oh my god, and it's fleshy. Oh, oh, it's like charred and fleshy. Oh boy, that that could lead into a lot of the Fury stuff. But like, holy shit, yeah, that looks good. That actually makes it look crazy, and also holy shit, the chains are wrapping around him, and then with the hand, awesome. So this shot was the one that surprised me. So there's that, right, that down here, right? But then Subaru getting choked out, and then kick hung. I don't remember the description of that when I was reading, which I'm totally cool with, right? I think that looks cool. I already know what the counter to that is going to be, but it's interesting. I like it. Also, fucking just or oh wait, yeah, right. I forgot. You know, seeing Amelia there reminded me. Oh yeah, right. Elements exist and all that sort of stuff. Like magic exists. Oh, that actually looked. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, she like puts it on. Like they put the like an aura on it to display that. That's actually sick. Oh, you know what that is then? That's not an aura on Regulus. Okay, so they chose a stylistic fire. Because that's yeah, those are pink and black flames. Which I don't know that's how they described it in the light novel. Like I said, I'm all for stylistic choices, right? Especially when they look cool like this. Um, but that's interesting then. So that actually means that the fire around Regulus. Uh, that looks good though. I like it. I like the choreography here. Right, right. Choreography in this trailer is fantastic. Um, this is the phase 2 stuff. Yeah, they 100% changed Fierce's design. I like it. I like it a lot. There she is. What do I even say? What do I even say? I'm now realizing that I've been blocking a lot of it. That's okay. I'll probably try and put the trailer in the actual foot. I just realized what they did. I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna complain, but I'm now realizing what they did. She's covered up. Like that was a flaw before. In case okay, so when I upload this to YouTube as a reaction and everything, in case anybody who is unfamiliar is curious, that was just a bra before. That was just a full on, like, not like that. I mean, it still is, right? But it was more so like an actual string sort of thing. It wasn't like solely string, barely covering anything, but it was just raw, right? Like a bikini, really, is the perfect way to word it. Um, but now it is like actually covered up, possibly because I assume that design might not be able to fly in certain areas, which is fair. But and I'm not upset about it, right? I know there's some people who are going to be coomers about it and be like, "Oh, how dare they?" No, I mean this is fucking Capella we're talking about, right? I do not, right? But like the only standpoint I could see it making sense for an argument there is just the fact of who she is, right? That would actually lead into that, but like I don't know. I'm cool with it. I just like it surprised me. I realized out of nowhere. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me actually. I do want to check the general design of everything else. Yeah, so they're still in head. They're actually a lot more flat than I thought. I always thought they were kind of circular and kind of going out a bit. I guess they are a little bit, but you can't really see it that much there. It's also, I like the shot, but I do actually like the one of her later. Regulus looks great there. Millie looks great there. There's Roy, our boy. You know what I just realized? They didn't show who was wielding that. I just hold on. They didn't show who was wielding that. They didn't show. You want to know why? Because they haven't shown the Yang sword before. They have not shown the Yang sword before, so they did not show who was wielding that. Oh, I forgot they didn't. I forgot that hasn't even been shown in the anime. Just like Schultz. Just like Schultz, he hasn't been shown in the anime, and that hasn't either. I totally forgot. Great shot of Rem there. Great shot of Y. Hey friends, you see that? Hold on. Hold on. No, we don't even need voices to confirm it. You see that? That's not a regular ear. I just pushed the mic down. I apologize. Was her ear visible in any illustrations? Hold on. Hold on. I need to check this right now. I need to check this right now because that is actually a huge deal. It might be visible. See full image. Kind of. Kind of. You can kind of see it make that shape, but it's a little bit hard to. Let me try the cover. Give me the textless cover. My eye. Yeah, they seem to always hide it. They always hide it. Excuse me. Or make it very subtle. Get my snipping tool out. Gotta get my snipping tool out. Alright, let's continue. That shot is incredible. That shot looked really good. Hold on. That shot of Capella was great. Like full lean forward. Like goes from very clearly laughing, right, to boom. And like the hair moves down with her perfectly. I like that shot a lot. That's really good. It's so short that I don't think I would use it as a profile pic. Well, actually, I might on Twitter. Like just the still frame of it. But they didn't do anything since, right? Yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah, they talked about Witch's Resurrection, the characters coming to that. I just wanted to be sure. Yeah, so we are A-okay. Sick. Alright. Um, that looks beautiful. I am very excited for October. I am, like I said, I'm going to react to it uh when it comes out. All that, I will react to it pretty much week by week. I will try to on the same day, much like Bleach. Might not end up that way, but still, I'm very excited. I am very excited to see Arc 5 animated. I am going to assume, judging off this trailer, they are not doing what people thought and going into Arc 6. I think it is just going to be Arc 5. I am cool with that. But this is good. I like this. I am very excited. The best part is they only went as far, from what I could tell, as like phase. I guess they did show the Yang sword there, but like it feels like they only went to like phase 2 or 3, right? They didn't go very far and show the other half. They kind of just went to those, and I like that. I like that they kept a lot of it a secret. I love that. Anybody who is an anime only who ends up seeing this reaction sort of thing, I'll let you know now. This arc is going to be fantastic. You might not enjoy it that much. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinions, of course. But this arc is going to be really damn good. I really hope White Fox doesn't cut out too much, right? They can cut out very minimal things. Like, I think any anime could really do that. But I hope they don't cut out too much that's important, right? If they're gonna go over some things, I hope there's some important context they put in there. I do want to check one more thing regarding Capella. Yeah, so they did go with pink. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, they did go with pink. Weird. That is like the only choice that I find odd, because that is a story important thing. Like, I guess it's a pinkish red, but like still, that is I don't know. I don't know what to say yet, right? It's a little odd. Um but still, this is probably gonna be a blast. For both me, of course, and also all of you. So yeah, hope you all enjoy that. Weird way to end it, I know, but that's how I'm ending that recording. With that said, I'm pretty much also going to wrap up here. There's not much else to say, really. Um, yeah, I don't know. I will probably be back next week because we're probably going to start streaming again. I finished Steins Gate, so now I'm at a chill kind of zone with what I'm doing. Right, I will be reading the new ReZero phase whenever it starts, as well as uh, shows that I just need to watch the new seasons of that I can watch over the course of a month or two or whatever it may be. I'm just going to do that. Yeah, but overall, I'm going to be focusing on my 10-year project and then also streaming. So I'll be back for Infinite Wealth. We'll finally have good quality again. That'll be great. And yeah, take care. Have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you all then. This was great. I like this. I'm still panicking, but you know, I should. I'm just gonna do a quick double check. Right. I want to make sure that. Uh, okay, so they haven't made an announcement yet regarding who is voicing who. I don't think. I'm just checking like Twitter and all that to be sure. But I think we are all good in terms of voice cast. I think there's nothing. I think everything they announced is everything they announced, and that's it. Um, but all right. I think we're all good then. Just making absolute sure. Watch I leave, and then all of a sudden, like then we get like a new announcement of like, oh yeah, by the way, here's the voice cast for the rest. Okay. I think we'll wrap up then. So take care. Have yourselves a